the world's most well-known psychic mediums, who has been readings for J-Lo, Stevie Nicks, and Goldie Hawn, just to name a few, is giving you a chance to connect with your loved ones.
That's right, and you've seen Thomas John on many TV shows, and now you can see him right here in Vegas as he starts his brand new residency. I got to sit down with him before opening night tonight.
Cool.
Thomas John says he's been talking with people on the other side for more than 30 years now.
When I was 4 years old, my grandfather visited me. I didn't know him in life, but he did visit me and gave me messages to share with my family.
And as a kid growing up in a small town in Massachusetts, it was a gift that wasn't fully understood.
When I started to go to school, be around children, there was lots of like phone calls from teachers, you know. Tommy's talking to dead people in the room and we're very freaked out.
And you knew right away that those were messages to be shared.
You know, I think because I was young, I didn't really fully understand what it was. But as I got older, I realized that this is something that is a little bit more unique to someone like me.
Thomas John is bringing his unique ability to Cleopatra's Barge at Caesar's Palace.
90% of the show is just me doing readings.
And if you're lucky, you can get a reading.
I'll say, okay, I'm getting, you know, this name or like Patricia, and somebody will raise their hand. They're like, oh my God, yeah, I have a Donald. And I'm like, okay, but I said Patricia, because they really, you know, they want a reading so bad.
Now, my producers gave me the opportunity to waltz right on into Cleopatra's Barge to be one of the lucky ones in this one-on-one with Thomas John. But I was scared.
I was afraid to meet you because I was like, oh my, he's gonna tell me something about the future that I don't want to know. If somebody in the audience or maybe is apprehensive to come because they're afraid to know something, what would you tell them?
You know, I think that every message that comes through is truly from spirit. And so I have a belief that nothing would come through unless it's supposed to help you, enlighten you, guide you.
Do you pick up anything
for you?
Me?
Well, you do have a lot of angels around you, I will say, yeah.
Wow.
So, yeah. And they'll be with you the next few months and stuff, yeah.
Okay.
I think that you have a whole team with you, actually. So, and when you walked into the room, I kind of felt just a very positive energy from you.
Look at that, nothing to be afraid of. And in the show itself, you can expect personal messages.
The evidence that comes through is really good. I mean, I try to get specific stuff. So hopefully like it should only really connect with one person.
Okay, but something that other people in the audience can connect with.
Yeah, and be inspired by or learn. I mean, I often say if one person's grandmother comes through, it's kind of like everybody's does.
Now that Thomas has a residency, I asked him about our other Vegas headliners.
I saw a new relationship, I think, in my predictions with Lady Gaga.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like that, okay.
And I asked him about another big business in Vegas.
Are you nervous at all that being in Vegas, people are gonna come consult you with their sports bets before they go place a big bet? Okay, not to leave you on a cliffhanger there, to answer that question, because you know Jason wants to know about that. He said it is important to know that he focuses more on being a medium, not on a psychic ability. So connecting people with their loved ones who have passed, that's his main goal, and that's what he's bringing to what he calls his uplifting, enlightening, and entertaining show 6 times a week at Cleopatra's Barge, starting tonight in Caesar's Palace.
Yeah, he can't tell you like the upcoming lotto numbers or anything like that.